one egg in the incubator. Jar of some kind of pest. One of the ones to be fed heavily. There's artichoke flowers.
All I want,
really
and I
wanted
pray,
to skip
all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need.
Hey y'all, it's Shrew, some crazy plants and crazy critters. Just on the porch area, Ken finally got the tree mess cleaned up from last week when Atkins Tree Care came and helped us trim that tree. It made a big mess, but it's all cleaned up. And I'm using this new pond that we created not too long ago to forage for some food. And then I'm going to show you the plant stock, but on my way there. So we're open down at the nursery Wednesday through Sunday 10 to 2. It's been hot, so I really thought about crepe myrtles look really pretty right now this time of year. I thought about closing and trying to open at night and stuff, but I'm just going to stick with Wednesday through Sunday 10 to 2 throughout the summer and all that stuff. It just makes it easier for me. I just end up with lots to do. I got to forage for some roaches to feed the frogs on the porch. I harvested some tadpoles. I'm going to feed them to the baby turtles. I got the 3 bins here. We have pink belly sideneck, African sideneck turtles, and a cibrocolus black marsh turtle offspring that we hatched out here at Crazy Critters. He's hard to find because he's such a dark turtle. Pretty proud of this guy here. We have 1 egg in the incubator right now. But that guy will go in there and he'll find a tadpole. Baby turtles are already swimming after them. My only problem is sometimes the tadpoles come out in the overflow. But we're rooting up some hibiscus and some other plants so it'll catch them. Got a pot here too. Tropical hibiscus started from donated cuttings from a friend, Lois. No need for me to bother them. Last video we showed you the baby pink bellies, African side necks, and I just showed you the black marsh turtle, which isn't for sale. But no need to bother these guys because we just showed you in the last video. If you would like to see them, go ahead and check out our previous video. I think I just said video like 5 times. I came over here to this cage of alocasia leaves that are infested. A whole jar of some kind of pest, like a whitefly or something. I don't know if you can catch on that, but whatever that is. And I'll take that in and feed them to. The slider pond is always dirty, so I just stuck the hose in it, overflow it, and give it a little bit of boost since there's just so many large turtles in there. It's amazing. I just planted a huge Hoya right there. It's gone. They ate it all. So I guess that's one reason the water's dirty, but it's crazy. We just had these ponds all spotless. And I'll feed everybody some commercial pellets. I just propped from our philodendron histatum. It was actually a donated plant a couple years ago, and now we make lots of new babies with it. So I have that there. It'll be ready in about a week or so. About to cut some super snow pothos, snow queen. I will have mandula ready this weekend. I'll be repotting them up into $5 pots. These are our mother plants that we cut from. We place them all in different alocasias, provide a different, cooler, shadier environment. Floral green and lemon meringue over there. Got a new enjoy here. We've been propping from the different philodendrons, and we were gifted a Rio from our friend Chris, and I finally get to cut it and gift a piece back to her if she needs. If not, then I'll be sharing with a friend. But I got the Gabby growing and, silver stripe and cream splash. We actually have all the philodendrons. We got the variegated heartleaf. This is the smallest. It's variegated micans, growing it out from little cuttings. It's not been the easiest, but it's rooted and established. So one day we'll be cutting it and having pieces for sale. Well, I guess while I wait for the sun to go down so I can feed the turtles in here, we'll go show you some of the plant stock. Sunshine's enclosure will be one of the ones to be fed heavily. There's already fish in here, but we will be feeding them heavily. There's lots of yellow bellies and cooters and red bellies. It's like a Florida native pond here. Sunshine lives in here. That might be her. Very well might be her. Right there. But there's a few that look just alike. Pika and Bessie's humans, and Sparky too actually, their humans always check in on them, so we're gonna see if we can see anybody out while we're here. I see Sparky right there. She's kind of backwards. I'm looking at her butt, I think. Nope, there's her head. Actually had a piece of watermelon. I guess I'll go get it and drop it in and maybe we'll get lucky. Alright, I have the watermelon and we'll just drop it off right here and we'll go look at plant stock. And when I get back, we'll see who comes out to eat it. Hopefully we'll catch everybody we're looking for. Outside we have some edibles. We have papaya, lettuce tree, Russian pomegranate, Cuban oregano. I got a couple root beer plants down here. There's everberry, mulberry, dragon fruit, passion fruit, longevity spinach. We just planted up a whole bunch of one day $5 papayas, but for now there'll be 3, 4, 5. I think 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3, 4, $5. These are the sweet reds. We got our Puntia collection for 20 bucks a pad. Most of them have some new growth going on. We have super large desert roses. A couple of them are kind of top heavy right now with the heat. 35, and we have white, pink, and 2 colors, pink and white. Just staked them with some bamboo, gives them just a little bit of support, but honestly when the branches start laying down and getting funky, that's when they get cool. Some of these have really great caudexes. The base is called Caudex, I think, C-A-U-D-E-X or something like that. I've got a $40 Barbados cherry full of flowers and lots of fruit. Hold on. Lots and lots of fruit. Clear up. You get the point, lots of fruit. Still have 2 hibiscuses, both of them 30 bucks. Massive $10 silver sword philodendrons this week. I mean, that's a $10 plant. I'm going to turn them into hanging baskets next week and probably ask 20 or 25. A massive vanilla orchid for 40 bucks. It's actually everywhere, so you could have some for yourself, give some to a friend, sell some, all that stuff. I have a few PPPs for $25 and $30. Our stock is pretty big, but I really wanted to skip the $25 plants because Ken and I are trying to raise the most money possible. I would share our mother plants, like this Florida, for $80. Super full, super beautiful, be beautiful in your home or your porch. And massive burl marks for 50 bucks. It's massive. $60 Dubian on a plank. $150 Painted Lady. Pretty large, nice leaves. I have a $110 specimen also. Both are quite large. We have large for Shirshii ruriflavums. Those are 100. I have smaller for 65 and 85. Huge Bloody Mary philodendron. It's growing here, here, all there, at the bottom. $200, but I have a $10 rooted cutting. We have a large black ZZ plant for $80 and a medium-sized one for $40. We have a philodendron green heartleaf. When I say massive, I mean it's pretty massive. And speaking of massive, our huge Jose Bueno just popped another leaf. So this price of this plant just went to $500. Maybe we're hopeful that nobody wants to buy it. Next week we repot it in some high quality commercial dirt from our friend Robert. So it's going to grow even nicer. because it's completely root bound and still sparking off all this new leaf. For $200, I have this magnificent specimen. It's about to unfurl its newest leaf. It just did this 2 weeks ago. No, this one 2 weeks ago. This one last week. So $200 for that big plant. A large pink princess alocasia for $65. It's got lots of corms and lots of babies coming off. $40 we have hanging lemon lime philodendron. Sport variegation on that one. $30 we got the camouflage aglaonema. I mean, the leaves are like unreal. For $60 I have a large Rapidora decursiva with split leaf. I thought I was going to have a plant fall. Split leaf all the way down, coming out of the pot. $60. $25 rabbit foot ferns. $20 hanging begonias are pretty hot. $70 hanging basket of brandy philodendron. We have golden mosaic prayer plant, mother plants, massive, $25. Huge NZ exandy for $30. I have a salon that's massive for $30 too. The melon, is this Dieffenbachia? I think Dieffenbachia. It's not aglaonema. Dracaena. Anyway, so we have this beautiful plant for $40. Got some syngoniums that were confetti, and I think this might be tricolor, but I'm not a really good enough syngonium. I don't have the knowledge, but I do think that these are pink neons, maybe. Got pink robusta, huge plants for $15. The pink neons are $30, even though they're so tiny. $35 for the syngoniums that might be tricolor, and they're really large, and for my friends they'll just be $30 because we got a pretty good deal and we can give a little break. I got the strawberry ice galaxy, looking so nice once the leaves get a little bit larger on the trailing here. I got a beautiful nice shaped one also, $90 on those two. We have two red spot tricolors for $70 each, regular confetti for $15. We have a $30 red arrow. Beautiful albo syngonium for $40. I got a mother plant that we wrapped around a tomato cage for $100. It's massive and it's got very good genetics. We've got the $5 African violets. $15 primolinas. This one is full of buds right there. So there'll be purple flowers on that one very soon. I have Verrucasum philodendron for $90, $75, and $60. We have $30 global greens, but I also have $15 and $5 global green. Two $30 bat plants. We have Monstera Peru, Stadlinia, Albo, Stalpaca, very large mother plant, going all the way down to here from there. Shangri-La pothos, mother plant. Another albo mother plant tucked in there for $80. I got the albo epis for $20 in here somewhere. I have $30 and $50 yellow fusion calatheas. I have the $25 golden mosaics also. We also have them on our $5 rack where the turtles, we had some that we cut a while back and the turtles grew them out, so now they're on our $5 rack, which you'll find some Dracaena, Florida Beauties, different types of peperomias, lemon lime philodendron, fuzzy petiole philodendron, $5 back plants that were just propagated but new leaves are unfurling, Cebu blue pothos, Baltic blue pothos, regular pothos, neon pothos, jewel orchid, lacanosa, splash. I think that there might be Aurora and Mojito syngoniums, but we just gotta always look and see what there are. Scindapsus, White Christmas, I think, Dracaena, $5. Massive Brazil on a plank for $60. Massive. We have variegated epis with fenestration up a 4-foot pole, and as soon as I wrap that, I'm pretty sure it's going to be longer than the 4-foot pole here. Huge emerald philodendrons on planks. Panda florum, whatever, philodendron. This is the butterfly philodendron on planks. Huge for $60 and $80. Oh, we got $10 and $15 hanging basket. I have larger Scindapsus too. Pretty nice large regal shield alocasia. These large dracaenas. $50 massive mother plant Raphidora tetrasperma. Got night blooming orchid cactuses. Large leafed anthuriums. Different types of alocasias. And of course, you know we love our philodendrons. Can't forget Thai Consolation for $100. It's bigger than it looks here. Just trying to show you the very beautiful variegating marbling going on. So not the littlest baby for $100, but 100% is donated, and I guess we'll go on back up. Oh yeah, we have $150 mother plant Hoyas. We have Queen, Princess, and a hybrid. But let's go on up and see if the box turtles are eating the watermelon. And then we'll publish this video in hopes that we'll get you down here this Saturday. Oh, Monstera Siam. It's a large plant too. We'll try to get you guys down here this Saturday and Sunday. But listen, right there, oh, we have mulch for $5 in container. You bring your own container. But right over there is our friend. And they are hosting an event tomorrow with wine slushies. Down the road this way is Mama G's Farms, and she has 10 for $100 beneficial plants. Read our post tonight and you'll get the list of the plants. And then down there, another 1.5 miles is Blue Moon Tropicals, and she grows the rarest, coolest plants around, and she has open house tomorrow. So on a Saturday, you can come and you can shop at the Crazy Plants Nursery. You can support a really great cause. Go have some wine slushies, get you some beneficial plants, and support the small plant growers that are here locally. Look at the huge begonia we have for sale. Donated piece from Harmony's grower. It's pretty beautiful. $60 for that treasure. And before I go up, I have to pull out the water bowls and the food bowls from the parrots, because everybody gets clean food bowls every day. No matter what the species is, we start off the day tomorrow with clean food bowls and water bowls, and I think that's our secret to happy, happy, happy critters. So let's let this fill up and we'll go on up. I harvested papaya leaves right here and put them in the bearded dragon enclosure, and it's just that easy to feed them today on a busy day. We'll do it because we have best supporters just like you. It can be a lot of work for sure. But we just try to set things up that work for us, like the bog system and the water that comes. Oh no, I missed it. You can see the bite marks. I missed them. I mean, just like I'm not going to bring Sunshine out of her pond to show her off for her human. I can't really do much about missing the box turtles. I feel bad. I actually see one right there in the water, so I can maybe get a closer view of that one. Move some of the ferns, maybe the light won't be so bad. Alright, so there's somebody hanging out in the water. I see Sparky. Let's see. I see Sparky and the three-toed box turtle right there. I think that's the three-toed box turtle. And it's just really filled in and full of fern and other plants. Maybe I'll try to just go on this side here on this log. I know there's a turtle right there. I think it'll move. And then maybe I can see other turtles on that side. And other than that, you know, this is Pika and Bessie's, and we did see Sparky, and there's Spike in here. And then that red-toed, three-toed box turtle didn't have a name. But let's see if I can see before my battery dies. The darn turtle ain't going nowhere. Ain't that funny? Alright, now I'm standing in the Asian box turtle enclosure and hoping to see a box turtle out. They actually bury themselves really well. Alright, we got... She didn't have a name. And then we have Pika's one. The camera just stopped. Okay, so Pika's... I gotta wait for them to come. Actually, I think Pika's right there coming in around the corner, so I think he heard me rustling around. Alright, so now that they didn't eat all this, we're going to drop a piece into the black marsh turtles, because they actually are fruit eaters. But the slider pond's already cleaned. All we did was go down and talk about plant stock and run the water so it could overflow out into the bog and clean. I'm going to try to drop it in where we can see if they go right for it. Let's see how much they like fruit. Usually when I put papaya or whatever in there, it sinks right away. They actually eat nuts and stuff where they come from. So they have huge jaws. This is going to be a little bit of enrichment for them. It would be fun to chase around the watermelon. Be a little bit of extra nourishment. And I don't know, it's like our life is so much fun that the work is a blessing. And you know, we can only do it because we have the support and viewers just like you. This is Tobolos's cage, and he has a couple wives in there, but they are always buried, so we will hardly ever see them around. We only know when we throw food in there we see movement, and then they go right back to hiding. A lot of times they're hidden right under this big log right here. Under the water, or even under the dirt. Don't forget, you guys can book a tour of this turtle greenhouse. There's over 200 turtles in here, lots of rare plants. It's a good time. You can also have some tortoise time, some exotic bird time. We're still working on our farmyard tour, so not that one yet, but you can totally book turtle tour, $150 for a group of 5. Just send us a message, Instagram or Facebook, to start scheduling yours.
Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.